'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Ma in her kerchief and Ma in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprung from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lust to the midday objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. All the dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly. When they met with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop, to the corners they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Then I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was all dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ash and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he opened it like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth. The smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Laying a finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."